Good morning. I'm Pamela Manners, Chair of the Commission on School Accreditation. This regular scheduled meeting of the Commission on School Accreditation is being held today, Thursday, September 18, 2025, at 8:30 a.m. via teleconference from the Senator Gray Harris Boardroom, 359 Northwest Street, Jackson, Mississippi. The meeting is being live streamed via the MDE YouTube channel. An audio recording is being made of this meeting, and minutes of this meeting will be recorded. As I call the names of the commission members, please state the location of your presence for this meeting. Anthony Bryant.
Present, Tupelo, Mississippi.
Thank you. Dr. John Mark Kane. Betsy Cotton. Dr. Carla Evers.
Present, Pastor Shan, Mississippi.
Thank you. Patrice Guilfoyle.
Present, Jackson, Mississippi.
Thank you. Jeremy Ham.
Present, Carthage, Mississippi.
Thank you. Tony Kurtz.
Present, Biloxi, Mississippi.
Thank you. And I'm Pam Manners, and I'm in Biloxi. Aisha Maxwell.
Present, Horn Lake, Mississippi.
Thank you. Carter Myers.
Present, Oxford, Mississippi.
Thank you. Brad Stevens.
Present, Smithville, Mississippi.
Thank you. And I think Dr. Sarah Wilborn is absent. All right. And Ingrid Williams. Present, Clinton, Mississippi.
All right, Ms.
Hey,
Manners,
thank you.
Dr. Kane is on. Dr. Kane, if you could unmute and tell us your location. Uh-oh, it looks like he can't unmute. All right, can you put it in the chat? All right, and it looks like Judge Cotton has just signed on also. Judge Cotton, can you tell us state your location?
I am the county court and youth court judge in Yazoo County, Mississippi.
So are you in Yazoo City right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Yazoo City, got it. We're still in the roll call. All right, and Dr. Kane says are you in Meridian? Meridian, okay.
All right.
Okay. Go ahead, Ms. Manners.
All right. Thank you. A quorum of the commission is present for the purpose of conducting this meeting. This meeting is called to order at 8:35 a.m. Commission members, you've received a copy of the agenda. At this time, I will entertain a motion for approval of today's agenda. As you make the motion, please identify yourself. May I have a motion, please?
Carla Evers,
To approve, Brad Stevens.
All right, I heard Dr. Evers make the motion. A second, please.
Second, Brad Stevens.
All right, thank you, Mr. Stevens. Is there any discussion? If not, then all those in favor of adopting today's agenda, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? All right, thank you. The motion carries. Our next item, MCE update, and I'll turn it over to Dr. Malone at this time.
Thank you. Just want to take this opportunity to let you know where we are with commission members. As an FYI, Mr. Trasiki Pettis is no longer on the commission. He accepted a position in another district at another level. I believe he was a principal, and so he is now a district administrator in another district. So therefore, that is a position that we now have vacant and will be looking to fill. We also want to welcome 3 of our new commission members. I have asked them to briefly introduce themselves this morning, and we will start first with Dr. Kane. If you, well, I may have, oh, okay, I think he's got it, he's figured it out, he's unmuted now. Okay, good deal. I'll let him introduce himself.
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am. I'm John Mark King, Superintendent, Lauderdale County Schools, year 8, year 24 in public education in Mississippi. And we call Collinsville home, which is just north of Meridian. So happy to be here and happy to be a part of this commission.
Thank you. All right, next we have Mr. Carter Myers. He is a school board member, so he is representing one of those slots. Mr. Myers, if you would please introduce yourself.
Sure. Good morning. Carter Myers, Oxford, Mississippi. I'm in my 5th year as a school board member for the Oxford Schools, currently serving my 3rd term as president, and have spent about 20 plus years in education technology, working with school districts and state departments of education across the country. But looking forward to the work with all of you. Thanks.
Thank you. And then last we have Judge Betsy Cotton. If you would, Judge Cotton, introduce yourself.
Yes, ma'am. I am Becky Cotton. I am, like I said earlier, county court elected judge, but I also handle the youth court part of it, which is really about 98% of what I do. I have been in this position since January of 2019 and have been working within the youth court up here since 2011.
Thank you all. We appreciate your willingness to serve on the commission and look forward to working with you. So that's all I have in terms of updates. So Ms. Mayers, I'll turn it back over to you.
All right, thank you, and welcome to our new members. We're now on item 4, which is an action item, and that's the election of the 2025-26 Chair of the Commission on School Accreditation. Per policy, the Commission is required to annually elect the chair and the vice chair. At this time, I will open the floor for nominations for the position of Chair of the Commission on School Accreditation. Please identify yourself for the record as you make the nomination. May I have the nomination? Anyone?
Hey, this is Jeremy Ham. I make a nomination to have Ms. Manners continue on if she's willing.
I'm willing. Just any other nominations? No? All right. Well, this does not require a second. So at this time, Pamela Manners has been nominated for the position of chair. Are there any further nominations? All right. If not, the nominations are closed. All those in favor of Pamela Manners serving in the position of chair of the Commission on School Accreditation, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, thank you. The motion carries, and I thank all of you for your nomination and your trust in me. Thank you. All right, we're on to item 5, and that's an action item, election of the 2025-26 Vice Chair of the Commission on School Accreditation. At this time, I'll open the floor for nominations for the position of Vice Chair of the Commission on School Accreditation. Please identify yourself for the record. Nominations for Vice Chair, please. Well, I will nominate Dr. Evers. She's done a great job as Vice Chair for the past couple of years. So, Dr. Evers, if you're willing, I would like to nominate you.
Thank you. I would be willing to serve.
All right. Any other nominations? All right. So, at this time, Dr. Carla Evers has been nominated for the position of Vice Chair. One last time, any further nominations? All right, if not, the nominations are closed. All those in favor of Dr. Carla Evers serving in the position of Vice Chair of the Commission on School Accreditation, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? None. Thank you. The motion carries. We're on to item 6, and that's an action item, the approval of the minutes of the June 5th, 2025 meeting of the Commission on School Accreditation. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to accept the minutes from the June 5th, 2025 meeting of the Commission on School Accreditation. As you make the motion, please identify yourself.
Anthony Bryant.
All right, thank you, Mr. Bryant. And may I have a second, please?
Jeremy
Anyone?
Ham, second.
All right, thank you, Mr. Ham. Any discussion before we vote? All right, if not, then all those in favor of the approval of the minutes of the June 5th, 2025 meeting, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you, the motion carries. We're on item 7, that's an action item. Approval to upgrade the accreditation status of the Aberdeen School District from probation to accredited, and Dr. Malone will present the information.
Yes, in your packets, and I'm sorry, I lost the file that I had pulled up on the screen, and now I can't seem to find it. So I'll briefly explain these next 3 items. We have 3 school districts, Aberdeen, Canton, and Jefferson Davis, that since our last meeting have been able to clear all of their citations on record, which allows them to be brought back forth to you and upgraded from probation to accredited. Excuse me. So that is the explanation of these next 3 items. If anybody has any questions, I'll be glad to answer those.
Commission members, do you have any questions for Dr. Malone about the districts that will go from probation to accredited? If not, then at this time, I will entertain a motion to upgrade the accreditation status of the Aberdeen School District from probation to accredited. As you make the motion, please identify yourself. May I have a
motion. Brad Stevens.
All right, thank you, Mr. Stevens.
I'll make that
May I
motion.
have- All right, thank you. May I have a second, please?
Carla Evans, second.
Thank you, Dr. Evers. Is there any discussion? If not, all those in favor, please say aye.
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 Thank you. Any opposed? Thank you. The motion carries. And item 8 is the approval to upgrade the accreditation status of the Canton School District from probation to accredited. And at this time, I'll entertain a motion to upgrade the accreditation status of the Canton School District from probation to accredited. As you make the motion, please identify yourself.
Anthony Bryant, motion.
Thank you, Mr. Bryant. May I have a second, please?
Patrice Guilfoyle, second.
Thank you, Ms. Guilfoyle. Is there any discussion before we vote? If not, then all those in favor, please say aye.
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 Aye. Thank you. Any opposed? Not, the motion carries. And at this time, I will entertain a motion to upgrade the accreditation status of the Jefferson Davis School District from probation to accredited. As you make the motion, please identify yourself. May I have a motion?
Jeremy Ham, motion.
Thank you, Mr. Ham. May I have a second, please?
Tony Kirsch, second.
Second. I heard Tony Kirsch. All right. Thank you, Ms. Kirsch. Is there any discussion before we vote? All right. If not, then all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Any opposed? All right, the motion carries. We are on item 10 now, and that is the consideration of a waiver request from the Oklahoma School District to process standard 2.1 principal duties of the Mississippi Public School Accountability Standards 2025 for school year 2025-2026. And Dr. Malone will present the information.
Thank you. The next two items are requests for waivers of process standard 2.1, which states that the principal of the school cannot assume any other duties that require a specific work area code. However, process standard 2.1 does allow for districts to request a waiver from the Commission on School Accreditation for the period of 1 year. And so you have two requests coming to you today. The first one is from Okolona, and I submitted with your packet the request from the superintendent in Okolona explaining why they are asking for one of their principals to serve as the school's athletic director for the upcoming year. So that is the request from Okolona.
All right, thank you. And do we have any questions for Dr. Malone from the commission members?
Dr. Malone, I do have one question. This is Tony Kirsch.
Yes. Go ahead.
Did they submit the information showing where they had tried to recruit for the position?
This is all that they
Along
have,
with the
this is all that they have sent us with this one.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Dr. Malone, John Markane, just
Yes.
a quick question, is there any requirement that the, high school have a certified athletic director?
I've got Ms. Clemens in here. I don't know that there is, but there may be a high school athletic association. We don't. Okay. Ms. Clemens in here, she's saying that we, as an agency, do not require one. It may be that the high school athletic association requires one, but that would be them, not us.
Thank you.
Any further questions? All right, then if not, at this time, I'll entertain a motion to consider a waiver of process standard 2.1 principal duties of the Mississippi Public School Accountability Standards 2025 for school year 2025-2026. As you make the motion, please identify yourself for the record. May I have a motion? Anyone, may I have a motion, please?
Carter Myers, I'll make a motion to approve. Oxford,
All right, thank you, Mr. Myers. And may I have a second, please?
Anthony Bryant, second.
Thank you, Mr. Bryant. All right, is there any discussion before we put this up for a vote? All right, then if not, all those in favor, please say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed? If not, then the motion carries. And we're on to item 11, and Dr. Malone, did you want to address anything specifics about this item?
Sure.
Yes.
yes.
Coffee.
Coffeyville submitted a similar
sorry, go ahead.
request. This one, though, the difference is that they are asking for their principal to serve as their work-based learning coordinator.
This is Carla Evers. In the regarding on the letter, it says to teach the class. Is that the same thing as coordinating as well?
I believe so. I have spoken with Mr. Brett Robinson over the CTE, and he explained to me, because I was making sure that they didn't have any kind of concerns or issues with it, their work-based learning program is strictly local district funded, and so there would not be any type of conflict with CTE or funding or whatever of this position and for him doing this.
All right, are there any other questions for Dr. Malone? All right, and if not, At this time, I'll entertain a motion to consider a waiver of process standard 2.1 principal duties of the Mississippi Public School Accountability Standards 2025 for school year 2025-2026. As you make the motion, please identify yourself for the record. And may I have a motion, please? Ingrid Williams, so moved. Thank you, Ms. Williams. And may I have a second?
Aisha Maxwell, second.
Thank you, Ms. Maxwell. Is there any discussion before we vote? If not, then all those in favor, please say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, thank you. Motion carries. And on to item 12, and that's a discussion item, proposed revisions to the Mississippi Public School Accountability Standards 2025, specifically Appendix A-8 to be effective beginning with the 2025-2026 school year. Wendy Clemens and Makisha Adams will present this information to the Commission. Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Makisha Adams, and I'll be presenting this information this morning. Essentially, if you all will notice in subscript number 12 in bullet 3, we added the sub-bullet, the third one, which essentially just adds an additional option for our students, meeting the requirements of this endorsement option. And just for a little background, this change was initiated for consideration due to a public comment that we had received on a previous State Board of Education item. So it really is simply just to add an additional option for our students. And at this time, if there are any questions, we will be happy to answer those.
And do we have any questions for Ms. Adams?
John Markane, Hardell County, just to clarify, the post-secondary requirements are, basically, I guess they're up to the institution, correct?
That is correct.
Those requirements can vary depending on the institution.
Yes, sir, that is correct. They do vary based upon the institution, and so we just wanted to add that as an additional option for that reason.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do we have any other questions for Ms. Adams? Then if not, we will move on to 13, which is an action item, consideration of the request of the State Board of Education to begin the Administrative Procedures Act, APA process to revise the Mississippi Public School Accountability Standards 2025, specifically Appendix A-8, to be effective beginning with the 2025-26 school year. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to consider this request. Please identify yourself for the record. May I have a motion, please?
Kyle Evers, I move approval.
Thank you, Dr. Evers. And may I have a second, please?
Second, Anthony Bryant.
Thank you, Mr. Bryant. Is there any discussion before we put this to a vote? If not, then all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Thank you. The motion carries. On to item 14, which is a discussion item. Proposed revisions to the Mississippi Public School Accountability Standards 2025, specifically Process Standard 3.1, to be effective beginning with the 2025-26 school year. And John Farrell will present this information to the Commission. Good morning, Mr. Farrell.
Good morning. How are y'all doing? Can y'all hear me?
Can y'all hear him okay?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Okay, and I have a presentation for him. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull it up. There we go.
All right, so good morning to the commission. So what we're looking to do here in process standard 3.1 is to add 4 superintendents that are appointed by the State Board of Education in the different areas, whether they be the schools of transformation or state special schools, may be evaluated by an evaluation that the Office of School of District Transformation has created and worked alongside and with the academic office of Ms. Clemens, because that office includes those state special schools. I was going to go through a brief presentation with you on the reasons for that and everything. First of all, you have a copy of the evaluation and the packet and everything there with it. But basically, this evaluation tool is to provide a clear, consistent framework for those MD administrators. And once again, we are talking about the interim superintendents in the districts of transformation who are in the Office of District Transformation. We are over them and those districts to guide district leaders to focus on urgent priorities. The evaluation tool may be used once again for those specific in the district transformation and special state schools. And this new tool provides any official from MDE who are going into these districts or state special schools to be able to engage more collaboratively and support them with improvement efforts as they are under our purview. In our specific office, the Office of District Transformation, just want to make sure that everyone understands and knows the kind of the difference between an interim superintendent and a regular superintendent in a school district. In a district of transformation, the interim superintendent has 2 major roles. The first one is the traditional administrative role of a superintendent, just like any superintendent across the state in any district. But the second bullet there is where they are different. They are also the policy-making role of the traditional school board. So as you well know, these district transformations, they do not have a school board. The State Board of Education is their school board, and our office, the Office of School and District Transformation, acts as the body that engages with the superintendents, monitors the superintendents, works with them on improvement efforts, helps them create improvement plans. So this evaluation tool allows us to do that. I just want to kind of go through the way that we developed our instrument. First of all, we started out with a list of things that we thought superintendents needed to do by going through a couple of instruments in the past, but mostly looking at the MSB evaluation tool. So we then decided that we wanted to be able to actively engage more from our office, because we do check-in visits with them, monthly visits with them, be able to engage more actively on creating systems of sustainability within those districts. The goal is to, when a district is taken over, is to go into the district, create plans that implement systems for student success, and then turn the district back over to a local school board when that district is ready. So we feel like that we need to begin a system of allowing the superintendents to create so many systems per year where those needs are, where the areas of weaknesses are. And this evaluation tool, instead of like making a checklist of things, we decided we wanted to create a system for these superintendents to be able to create plans, strategic plans on specific goals every year, so that every year that they are there, as they go through, by the time we're ready to leave the district, there are systems there for when the next superintendent comes in, the school board is reestablished. So that's why it says there we took a holistic approach to ensure systems sustainability. We currently have 4 districts that are under our purview. We had a work day with all 4 of the superintendents. We brought them in, we let them look at the instrument we came up with, and that was a work day for feedback from them. They went through the instrument with us, looked at things they liked, things that they thought needed to be strengthened in the tool, and we took their feedback and created the tool, then went to the rubric. The rubric for this system is consistent with the MD administrative growth rubric. It is a 4-point system. A 4 is above and beyond. A 3 is you're doing the work that is expected of you. A 2 is where you have to have areas of growth. And a 1, if you have a 1 on something, that's something that we really need to look at. So this rubric does mimic the MDE administrative growth rubric in the point system. We had other MD officials review the tool before the final copy was completed. And now we have the tool that we have, that you ladies and gentlemen have in the packet there. So I want to kind of take you through that process of how we created the system. The next one, those are just the 8 standards. And right there, once again, you have those in the packet. There are 8 standards. 3 through 8 are those and include those things that are required of traditional superintendents. We use those and cross-reference those, like I said, with the MSBA document. You can go to the next slide. This is, standard 1 and 2 is where our instrument is a little different. Now, there are things within standard 1 and 2, of course, that are expected of all administrators or superintendents across the state. But in standard 1, the superintendent of these districts, they are expected to do a complete district analysis involving all things from A to Z and that help a district and are parts of a district. And we did have a list of those that we sent to the superintendents. After going into standard 2, from that needs assessment of their district, we are asking in this plan that each superintendent must devise a strategic plan on 3 specific goals, 3 specific areas of improvement. Now, if you go back and look at standard 6, it says improvement efforts, but those are improvement efforts over all things that superintendents look at through the year for their district. The way standard 2 is different is we expect them to have the three most dire needs that they see from their district analysis where they need help, whether it be attendance, graduation rate, those things there. They choose those 3 and present them to us in accordance with us. We work with them on those 3 areas of focus. That says right there the what, why, who, when, and how. In their strategic plan, they've got to tell us what it is, why they chose this one. Why is this a dire need? Through your district analysis, why was this one of the areas that you feel like needs to be one of your 3 strategic plans? Who is doing it? Who in your district is responsible for every step of this plan? Who is carrying out the plan? What is your part as the superintendent in ensuring those people are carrying out that plan throughout the year? When is the plan being carried out, and how is the plan being carried out for each of those 3 goals? We do have monthly meetings with each of the superintendents, and moving forward, these will be areas of focus for these meetings, going on how each strategic plan is progressing and where we are on each strategic plan. We will be in the districts following up, and from each visit that our office has in a district, we will have follow-up reports to the superintendent also for our office. And we also have a monthly update form, which is in your packet. And I can talk about that again here in just a minute. All right, so then the monthly update form, those are the next steps. We've got that going. That is in your packet. It's the last thing in your packet. That is a live document that each superintendent has with the 8 boxes of information there that is in the packet, to where the superintendent is showing us what they are doing to meet the needs of this plan, of this evaluation tool. One of the things that we've stressed to them is visibility in the district. So that's a box on that form there to where they can just go in as they go out in the community. If they are the superintendent's the face of the school district in the community. If they are at ball games, if they go to events, if they attend a Rotary event, this, that, and the other, they can just go on there and input the information there, and we see it live for each month about how they are meeting the needs of the standards in the evaluation tool. We are also implementing with the district transformation at least 3 times this year for them to come here to MDE together and collaborate together and have brainstorming sessions. We are having a brainstorming session next Wednesday. And next Wednesday, they are bringing their 3 goals, or their 3 areas of need, their goals in those needs, what they hope to do, and their entire strategic plan, and presenting it to each other. Then we're going, after they do their presentations on their needs assessment and their 3 strategic goals, then they're going to build a brainstorm and give each other ideas on how to improve in those areas. One thing about the superintendents in these district transformation, sometimes they're on an island. Okay, they're all by themselves because they do run their district differently. They are different in that they are the school board. or they make board policy and those types of things in their districts. So they really don't have a time to collaborate and plan with anyone in the same situation. So we're going to bring those together so they have those opportunities to learn from each other. And we really felt like this is a great opportunity to do this because they are all working on their strategic plans, and some of them may be working on some of the same things, whether it be attendance, teacher turnover, this, that, and the other. So that's what we are doing now. So all we're asking for is to allow for this tool to be used by our office when we are evaluating the work and the strategic planning and the supports in our state-run schools. Are there any questions?
Mr. Farrell, I have one question. How do you go about choosing the interim superintendents? Are they from those specific districts or from the State Department?
It's been done differently in different situations. For example, this past year, we hired a new interim superintendent, but that one was a little different because we knew that district was going, it was the Achievement School District. By law, they had to split up we had to split the Achievement School District up into two districts. It was Yazoo City and Humphreys County underneath the MASD purview. Well, by law, they had to be split up. So in that situation, we knew that an opening was coming there, right? So we went through the application process, and MDE made the recommendation to the State Board of Education on that position. Now, that's the same way that it'll be done. Our office will make a recommendation to the state board if there is ever another need for a interim superintendent. But that is the process that the hiring comes from the State Board of Education on our recommendation, and it is not anyone within from the district. It would be someone from the outside of that particular district.
All right, thank you. Are there any other questions or comments for Mr. Farrell?
Madam Chair, this is Carla Evans. I have a question. Who will be actually evaluating the superintendent? Will that be your office or the state superintendent? I was just wondering if someone who has been in the seat will be the evaluator, or is it from your office? Exactly.
They will be evaluated from our office. That includes myself, Mr. Mike Kent, Dr. Sandra Roberts is in our office. Dr. Brian Marshall will be doing some school visits with the superintendent. So it'll be the Office of School and District Transformation making those evaluations.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, any other comments or questions for Mr. Farrell? All right, and if not, at this time, I will entertain a motion to consider a request from the State Board of Education begin the Administrative Procedures Act, APA, process to revise the Mississippi Public School Accountability Standards 2025, specifically Process Standard 3.1 to be effective beginning with the 2025-2026 school year. And as you make a motion, please identify yourself. May I have a motion, please?
Aisha Maxwell, so moved.
Thank you, Ms. Maxwell. May I have a second, please?
Carter Myers, I'll second.
All right, thank you, Mr. Myers. All right, is there any further discussion before we put this to a vote? All right, if not, then all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Any opposed? All right, thank you. The motion carries. We're now on item 16, which is other business. Dr. Malone?
Thank you. This is a reminder that we have a special called meeting next Thursday morning, and that is to assign the annual accountability statuses, which is our A through F, before they go to the board for final approval later on that morning. So that meeting, we do anticipate being brief. We will be sending you that information probably Tuesday or maybe Wednesday of next week, as soon as Mr. Allen Burra gives me the okay to send that, or as soon as he sends it to me and gives me the okay to send that to you. Just know that when you do get that information, that it should not be shared with the public because it is not public information until the state board approves it later on that morning. Also, we do have our next meeting, next regularly scheduled meeting in October will fall on a Tuesday. And at that time, we will assign the annual accreditation statuses, which are when we present to you the recommended accreditation statuses. That's different from the accountability statuses. So I know that can be confusing sometimes, but we will do that in the October meeting. Also, Attorney Myers was wanting us to introduce our new Special Assistant Attorney General. I'll let you do that. Mr. Dennis is with us this morning, providing legal counsel to us, but we wanted to take a moment to introduce someone else to you.
Yes, my name is Jonathan Dennis, and I will be serving as the Special Assistant Attorney General assigned to this commission. Been here for a while. We've kind of gone back and forth with changing of roles, but now I'm back with the commission, and going forward, I will be y'all's legal representative.
And you have someone here to introduce you?
Yes, if you would stand. Robert, you can go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, my name's Robert Walker. I'm originally from West Point, Mississippi. I went to state undergrad and graduated from Ole Miss in May and took the bar in July. And I'm glad to be here.
Thank you. Nice to have you. Okay, that's all I have. Does anybody else have anything
All right.
for the good of the group?
All right, if there's no other business, then at this time, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Ingrid Williams, so moved.
I heard Ingrid Williams first. May I have a second?
Aisha Maxwell, second.
Thank you, Ms. Maxwell. All those in favor of adjournment, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, thank you all very much. It was good seeing you. We stand adjourned at 9:16, and we'll see you next week on the 25th at 8:30. Thank you.